Hey everyone, Happy New Year. In today's video, we're going to go the 2023 year in review for the Dogmatic Network channel and a look towards 2024. So, come join me. Welcome. I want to kind of say at first, thank you. Thank you for watching the videos and commenting on the videos. I just do this as a hobby for fun. Kahlua and myself, we have jobs, full-time jobs, right? And more or less this is just for fun and to help, right? Just more or less this is my hobby, tinkering with making wood stuff, see if I can do it. This year there's going to be a lot more of that because we have some huge projects coming. But before we get into what's coming in 2024, let's go back to what happened in 2023. I've released probably, I think, the most videos in a year that I have ever. A lot of that had to do with changing my channel to kind of a more broad channel. So Kahlua's got her cooking, I have my barbecue and smoking that I've still been doing before. Glorious Investing has joined. I know she's only had one video. It's that's more of a longer process, but she is working on other videos to help grow smaller channels. As I've asked her, it would be nice for today's youth, because today's youth can't afford to live on just your normal average job. So I want Glorious to teach people how to grow a small portfolio and be able to have extra income on top of your job, and eventually grow your investment to possibly retire early, or be able to afford your house, or your bills and stuff like that. So Glorious is working on a series of videos for that. But I keep jumping into 2024. So, if you look at my videos from the beginning of the year, I had a lot of wood wall art. So my bear, my deer ones, a lot of those ones. I did a clock. I did some stuff for my living room, the shelf, that chandelier, full beam chandelier. And I think we released 53 videos in 2023. We did a lot in December. I did my tree series where you're making different types of trees out of wood. That was super fun. I had a lot of fun with that. So a lot of those, even Kahlua's Kitchen, we did a few episodes for Christmas on certain meals for Christmas. So in 2024, we got some big projects. So we're gonna have to do. We're gonna do some series. So obviously the Kahlua's Kitchen isn't gonna. We might do like an Easter series. So okay, here's a bunch of things we can do for Easter brunch, right? Or Easter dinners and stuff like that. We like to do series like that, so we're trying to work on that. Glorious, like I said, is working on starting a small portfolio and slowly building it up, which is great for everybody, but we're working it towards her son and my son are the same age, so it's good like that. Okay, your son's just is in school or just out of school, just starting to make some money. You can only afford to put maybe $2,000 in the account or whatever. That's what she's going to try to make these videos around, to help build that from a small portfolio when you're young, to help you in the future. So Glorious is going to do a series on that. My huge series, the DIY series, is, I don't know if you've noticed already, when I did my top 5 Christmas trees, sitting around the fireplace. These walls were dark gray. As soon as New Year's came and went, then the Christmas stuff came down. We went right ahead and painted here. I'll show you our first project is going to be putting a farmhouse wood ceiling. So if you can see here, I'll kind of show you. My ceiling here is that stucco ceiling, and we discussed about scraping it off, but my ceiling is tall, as if you can see. I am 6 foot tall, plus my arms, I still can't touch the ceiling. So even on my tippy toes, I can't touch the ceiling. So we have tall ceilings here, which gave me a good idea here. So why don't I do kind of like a tongue and groove ceiling and make it look like a farmhouse style ceiling, where I'm going to stain it, mark it up kind of like I did with my faux beam or my shoe rack top, and do this whole ceiling. Now it's not small. This room is 10 by 30, or the ceiling is 10 by 30. The room is 12 by 30, as I do have like that furnace bulkhead or whatever you want to call that thing there. I'm definitely not a contractor, but with the tall ceilings, I thought it would be nice to be able to do that, because we're not bringing it down a lot. So that'll be the first project that's going to be starting possibly next week. Also, the huge project is probably going to be, obviously it's going to be multi-day series, is we're building a 160 square foot, 10 foot by 16 foot, what we call them here in Canada is a bunkie. May call it a sleep camp, or like a tiny home. At the cottage, we're going to be doing that. So we're going to be doing multiple videos of that. We'll do like a speed up so you can watch it go in a sped up time, and then I'll narrate over some of it to let you know how we're doing. And obviously we'll insert certain little commentary as I'm going, and show you step by step of how we're building it. We're definitely not experienced contractors. I am a civil engineer, so I am designing them in AutoCAD. So I'll have plans that I've been working on since before COVID, and unfortunately, if COVID wouldn't happen, I would probably been able to build this for half the cost. But I can give you a breakdown on the cost as well after it's done. As obviously, even though you build and you budget and you do this and do that, there's always things you may miss or you may want to change as you're going. Like I've already changed the roof pitch 2 or 3 times, because I was thinking about building a sleep loft in it, but I've changed my mind. But we're going to have multi-steps there, where I'm going to start in April putting kind of like footings. I'm going to dig holes, so like sonotube holes for the bunkie or tiny home to sit on. That's our main huge projects. Obviously we're going to do our smoking and our cooking, but for the most of the year, those are going to be our big projects. We're not going to have time to do, not going to have a lot of time to do the small ones. I do have a couple small projects that I'm looking to do in between doing the ceiling and the floors, that I don't want to give it away, but there looks like some fun projects there. So I appreciate everybody watching, commenting, subscribing, liking the videos, and I hope everyone has a great 2024, and we'll see you soon.